All right, welcome back to our episode. Ryan here with Chaos MMA, and today we have on Ivana Petrovic, who makes her UFC debut next weekend. Ivana, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, great to hear that. And you're in Vegas now. Is this your first time in Vegas, or you have been to Vegas before?
This is my first time in Las Vegas, so
Okay,
yeah,
and how you liking it so far?
it's good. It's really nice. It's like Disneyland for the for the people, like not kids.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's definitely a nice place. Somewhere I definitely want to go someday. And for you, your UFC debut, it's coming up soon. About like 1.5 weeks away. So for you, when did you first get the call that the UFC wants to sign you? Like, do you remember like the specific time or date?
So it was maybe 1 or 2 weeks after my fights because I was on vacation in Bosnia Herzegovina. I was with my family. I was planning to be there for a month or two and just relax and do some training like for fun, not like serious training because I was doing a lot of fights in last half year. It was 3 fights or something. So I wanted to relax, and then my manager called me and they said that I'm in UFC, and after that I got a fight, and I traveled back to Oslo and traveled back to my gym, and yeah,
Yeah,
got to
and
train.
it's finally here. Like that, you signed with the UFC. I bet this was one of your like goals to sign with the UFC one day. And what was your reaction when you got it? Were you happy, or were you kind of like, all right, this is the first step. We got to get going now?
Yeah, I was really happy. It felt like a dream.
Yeah.
But of course, when I got to fight, I was like, okay, I need to train now even harder. And
Yeah, I mean, well, here we are. The fight's coming soon. You're fighting Luana Carolina next weekend. Now, what are your thoughts on her as an opponent? Because I think this is a pretty big fight for her too, because she's on, I think, two fight loss streak. So usually when they hit three, the UFC lets go of her. So what do you think of her as an opponent?
yes, she is. She lost her two last fights, so I
Yeah,
think it's a lot of pressure on her. But I think it's a good fight for me
yeah,
for my UFC debut. Um, she's a striker. I'm all rounded,
yeah.
so I think I had a big chance to win this one. I have more qualities with my wrestling and jiu-jitsu, so I think that's gonna help. And yeah,
Yeah,
looking
and
forward to it.
do you feel wherever this fight goes, you'll be the better in every aspect, whether it's the wrestling, the jiu-jitsu, the striking? Like, do you feel she doesn't have an advantage in any of those aspects?
And honestly, yeah, because I was working a lot of my striking too, and now I think I'm really ready for whatever, and I'm better fighter in every aspect of the fight, even if it's striking or wrestling or jiu-jitsu. I think I'm a better fighter.
Yeah, I mean, we're certainly looking forward to it. And I wanted to ask this, you think we're gonna get another intense face-off between you two? I know in your last fight it was a pretty intense face-off. Do you think we get one for this one, or more laid back this time?
Not sure. Evelina looks like a good girl.
Yeah.
Not Evelina. The Luana looks like a good girl, but Evelina was more like she come to me, she come to my face, and that's why I push her.
No,
I'm
yeah,
not someone who's gonna push you without reason. So
yeah. Yeah, no, I'm sure that's not something you like, someone just getting right in your face with that, especially with the
yeah.
face-off. And for you, I always ask this official prediction. How do you see yourself getting it done on your UFC debut? How are you getting your hand raised on that night?
My teammates think that it's gonna be submission second round.
Okay.
So and usually when they say something like that, it's coming true. So I think I'm gonna finish the fight in the second round.
Oh yeah, I look forward to it. We'll come back to this in our next interview. Mystic Ivana, maybe like they call Mystic Mac with McGregor with the predictions. We'll see what happens. And you win this one. I know you don't want to look past this opponent. When would you want to get it back in there? Does UFC like Paris intrigue you at all? Like any of these big upcoming big pay-per-views intrigue you at all to get back in there next?
Paris sounds perfect for me because I have my audience there because of Paris, and I really like Paris.
Yeah.
So if they get me a fight in Paris, I would be happy. But if not, maybe something in October, November, December, whatever. But I would like to do at least one more fight this year.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure you'll get that. Plenty of time left, couple of months left in the year, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be a great one to see. And last two things here before we start the segment, what are you most looking forward to fight week? Anything you're most excited for to finally see, maybe media day, or whether it's the pictures, like what are you most excited for fight week?
Oh my God, everything.
Yeah,
I don't know what to say. I just did my training and my recovery session here in UFC Institute, and I like everything here. I like Vegas, and I'm really looking forward to go to Apex Arena and do my fight there. So everything feels and looks really amazing here.
yeah, you're probably living your dream right now, something you
Yeah.
always dreamed of. Right? Yeah, you're living it right now, and tune in next weekend. It's gonna be a great fight. I certainly can't wait to see your debut. And I don't know if you remember our first interview. I did a little segment at the end. I just asked you like two fun questions. I do have two new ones if you're ready.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
All right.
ready.
So first one, you spend the day out drinking. You can pick three UFC fighters. Who would you pick?
Okay, I'm not drinking. I
Yeah,
never drink.
yeah, that's fine.
But
Water,
okay.
water.
But if I can pick someone, can be man or
Anyone, yeah, anyone you want.
okay. Yeah, okay. I pick John Jones. I
Okay,
pick Valentina Shevchenko,
okay,
and I pick Bailey Zhang.
okay. That would be a fun one. Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Willie, John, and Valentina. That definitely be a fun night. And last one, or you're in a bar fight now. Would you want those same three fighters by your side in a bar fight?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And the final one, where do you see yourself in a year from now?
I have a goal to come to top 10 as soon as possible,
Yeah.
but like in ours, I always had a goal to be the best, and that's my goal in UFC too.
Yeah, well, your fans will be tuned in next weekend. Gonna be a great fight. Can't wait. And for you, thanks again for your time. It's always great catching up. And if you want to thank any sponsors, shout out anything, the floor is yours.
Actually, I don't have a sponsor, or actually, I have just one, Rockman. Thanks to him, my teammates are here in Las Vegas, and thanks to my club, Orion MMA Academy, and Frontline Muay Thai helping me through this camp. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Thanks again. Good luck for the fight. We'll catch up after. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Bye bye. Have a good
Bye
one.
bye.
Bye.